Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Game number 3, knife round to come. And that will see Exdee obviously having to reply from the map pick, or from the map victory from Toly in game number 2. 269s at hand so far. So this will see Toly starting on the CT side, and pistol round to begin. Here we go, Wipeout heading down toward that B-bomb site already. Train being played a couple of times by these teams in their previous matches. The man to find 2 kills, though. Maybe looking for a little bit more than Molotov to do some decent damage, but look at Heartbreak right now. How's he got there unscathed? And it seems like the CT side will start out very well. 5 players kept alive in the pistol round itself. I just realized my mic was muted for the entire time. That's a little unfortunate. But we didn't miss much. It was a simple eco round. And so Exdee, as they are into the pistols now for this one, going to be taking the Desert Eagles, upgrading into a little bit. And actually able to find 2 kills. TJ just bags himself a collateral. Still great damage to be returned by Creations. Spamming that smoke and at least taking down 2 players to 9 points of health. Good grenade to finish, but again, awesome. He lands a frag of his own. Panda luckily to trade back and do some great damage in return. Still awesome. Making it into a 1 versus 2. This is risky. TJ. I have no idea what just happened in this round, but they have just bagged themselves a very, very nice pistol round. And fair enough, that now sees the CTs into a little bit of an uncertain time. A P250, a couple of scouts, even a Nova in the hands of the man. Although trying to make it work and definitely does. An instant upgrade into an AK itself. Nice shot by Reigns in return, even tagged by the scout at least. Panda though looking for a frag of his own as he spots the player through the top of the smoke. Still down into a 4 versus 4. Oh, beautiful spam by Panda. Toward top of Pop Dog, the man to return to wipe out as well. So down into a 2 versus 2. Yes, Gabad to come in for the flank. Those should be getting a free kill and does. And that's Makma. 1 versus 2. 25 seconds about to pass. And as the bomb is not in his hands, has to be very careful. Still, 3-1, and that leaves that T side back down to pistols this time. Not particularly going to be experiencing too much of a nice time. Awesome, taken down as well. Reigns to follow. And a nice shot by Escobar onto Wipeout. At least TJ to respond with one of his own. But Toly doing well so far. 4-1. And still, 1:45 as Exdee going for that rebuy, of course. Even taking 2 SGs in this round, fair enough. Toly wanting to utilize the AWP early, might get a chance to do so. Creation. That's Makma, taken out of the round this time. And a very quick 5 versus 4 that sees Toly holding the advantage. Still, Wipeout at this point. And a play toward Ivy, try and dip inside and cause a little bit of commotion. 45 on the clock though. TJ trades, but the same for Heartbreak. And he'll be able to stay alive Down into a 3 versus 3. Make it awesome as he finds an advantage. And as that bomb is to be planted, aggressive by Panda. That's not going to serve him very well. Still Heartbreak, making it a 1 versus 2. Does he know where Awesome is, however? Probably not. Just for the fact that he's going to be residing fairly close. Oh, grenade in hand, though. Spots the weapon, swaps out 4 to 2. And Exdee find themselves another T-side round. The economy not going to be safe for Toly in this one, so they'll be down to more of a pistol Kevlar purchase. Maybe even a force buy for the fact that Creations is not going to be able to purchase into the next round. But it seems like they'll just keep him at more of a low state than most. Still Wipeout. Closing down 2, making it a 4 versus 3. Rains on the flank. Ensuring that there is no chance of Toly getting anything or too much out of this round. But even so, with Yeskabad final man inside of Pop Dog, patiently waiting for his death. And there we go, 4 to 3, and that will see Toly being able to go back for the repurchase. Surely we see maybe a glass cannon AWP, although I'm not too sure what they're actually going to do. They seem like they're not going for a buy round. They definitely could have forced up here with the pistols and Kevlar. They've wasted a little bit of cash. I'm not too sure on the investment here. They could have gone for the M4s and the AUGs. Oh, still Heartbreak. Nice drive-by shot. Taking himself 2. But the trade's pretty simple, and that leaves Panda alone into a 1v3. And a simple takedown for them. Still, CT side, they finally have gone for a buy round. Fair enough. AWP this time in the hands of Creation. A lot of utility. No defuse kit, though. Maybe would have liked to see Heartbreak not buy the HE grenade so that he could afford the defuse kit himself. But, I mean, fair enough. Ooh, first man was spotted as well. That's Reigns. All ready to be dead. Panda looking for a shot of his own. Able to do so. Yeskabad, beautiful spam. And a very swift round that sees Toly back in the lead on the CT side. And we definitely do have a James Bond. Macma on a 0 and 9 right now. Still, the man, nice first shot. And Creation's the same. This T-side buy round not going to be working out in their favor so far. Still, even the MP5 to be able to find a kill this time. And 6-4. CT side probably going to force Exdee down into pistols now. Just for the fact that they're not going to be able to full buy into this round. Still this time. Ooh, nice shot by Awesome. Gonna force at least the first man into submission. TJ to be traded back though. Heartbreak. Closing down Wipeout. A pretty simple round to say the least. Magma to be closed out by the grenade. And Awesome finished off by Heartbreak. 7-4. The T side now taking a tactical pause by the looks of things. Yes, they are. They want to go for that investment into the next round. And this is going to be the chance for them to now look to be able to put a round back on the board. A fairly simple round to say the least. Rain's going to be at least able to find 2 though. Put a frag on the board, make it 3. And a 4th by TJ. Panda to be traded back, but down to 34 points of health. Unfortunately, that's not going to be enough. And Exdee, they find themselves a very quick round. Panda to close down 2, however. Even looking for a 3rd. Gets all 4. Oh, Heartbreak. You can't do that to him. Just closing him down with the nade after all that good work that he's just done. Unfortunate. It happens. 8-5 though. And they'll be taking most likely a 9th as well on this CT side, just for the fact that Exdee do have to go for the pistols this time. Still. Heartbreak. He closes down 2. Iskaboot with 1 or 2 of his own. And Heartbreak. I just worked out as well. We just got told by the tournament people that his name is Iskaboot. Now, I don't know about you guys, but it's definitely not what it looks like. But we'll roll with it. So. Ooh, nice shot by Reigns. At least keeping them at a 4 versus 3, but it's still going to be a hard round for them to win, to say the least. That auto sniper going to be spamming down. He's already got a kill, and he's still looking for more. And yeah, Magma's still got 0 frags, which it's a little unfortunate. Wipeout going to burn in the Molotov as well. Nice little flashbang to at least keep him on his toes, but should get traded. And there it is. Heartbreak to be closed down into a 3 versus 3. Reigns has to be careful. He gets caught out. Iskaboot shut down. Into a 2 versus 2. That auto sniper trying to rip apart Panda does take him down, but traded again. Might be seeing another 9-6 in this game. Of course, much like the second map itself, but the man, he seems prepared for this. A nice little tap by the auto sniper. And that does see a 10-5. Magma got himself a frag. Fair enough. 1-15. Oh boy. That is unfortunate to say the least. But here we go. That we'll see. The second half pistol to go live. They've already broken out onto the B bomb site. 2 frags to go in their favor. That will just see Wipeout able to at least trade the frag in return. Creation finds 2 though. And with just Magma left alive, he's not particularly been having too strong of a game himself. So, gonna be hard for him to win. And definitely as Creation lands the frag. An 11-5. Here we go, Toly. They'll be heading into a very successful run of rounds at this point. And already some beautiful damage done. The first man dead already. And as Creations finds himself too. DJ, the last man kept alive in a 1v5. Of course, not a winnable scenario whatsoever. Hence why it's spelled so strangely. Yeah, I imagined it's... Still, this should be a 13-5, and that'll see Toly going to a very, very confident advantage. Seven rounds ahead, especially on a T side, is always going to be working out for you when you can control that CT economy so well. And even with some invested pistols, it's not going to provide too much. TJ to land himself a kill, but Heartbreaking Creation, they'll be closing down two more, and that makes life now very difficult. Even with Reigns to bag a kill, it's not going to matter. A 13-5. And this, it comes down to the final gun round at least. It comes down to Exdee and whether or not they can find any sort of success in this first gun round, because not being able to do so, this is gonna seriously impact this CT side. They're essentially going to be out of the game, and considering that they won the first map so valiantly, they were able to take Mirage, that's 16-9, but then obviously repeated by Toly, and now we're here so late in this game. 2 kills, make it 3 secured by Exdee though, and they might have just secured themselves in the game. And as Magma confirms the frag onto Heartbreak, that definitely should be so. You calling it 2-21? I think he's just broke past that. Okay, maybe not. That is still a possibility. 2 frags and 18 deaths right now. How am I doing? I'm doing great. I hope everyone in chat's having a good time. Obviously, this is the first best of 3 of 3 for the evening. Second one to come, Sinister 5 versus Big 5. Who's your favorite 5? I don't know. Me neither. It's going to be an interesting game considering both of them have beaten and lost against the teams around them. Even so, 13-6 and Exdee, they do keep themselves alive just for a little longer. Although there is 90 seconds delay on the stream, so if I don't respond straight away, I probably have. But it's going to take you a while to see it. We do have 90-second delay. Reigns, though. Nice first shot. It's going to be Creations that trades straight back, however. And down into a 4 versus 4. Going to take over that B bomb site. Get out. Try and force the plant already. And with the smokes already down, that makes the life of this CT side so much harder as the man in Creations, they bagged themselves 2. And Magma and Wipeout, that's all that's left. And with the sincere lack of economy on this CT side. They have to beg their bottom dollar that they save these 2 rifles. And at least they will go and try to do so. But up to now, it's not looking too great. That'll be a 14th. And with the way that Toly currently playing, 15th might just be on the cards. And here we go. 14-6. And whilst they're still able to force out the rebuy, a couple of AUGs, the UMP in the hands of Reigns. This is last chance saloon. It comes down to this and whether or not they can find success. Magma to land the first kill. Wipeout to get taken down. Heartbreak looking for 2. Unfortunately not going to land. Creations and Magma. AWP's trading. And it leaves the man in a 1 versus 3. Not that he'll be able to survive. 14-7. And Exdee saved themselves yet again. To the point where now this T side, they might go for a reinvestment here. For the fact that Escaboot is down to $1,800. They can force out 2 rifles, but it seems like some deagles are going to be dropped. They will go for that full purchase into the next round. So fair enough, I can respect it, wanting to play as safe as possible. But even so, even pistols can definitely deal some damage. Luckily, Awesome not going to get caught out by Panda, who I've got to say has been pretty solid with the Desert Eagles. Awesome bagging one of his own as well, making it 2. We're looking for a 3rd. As simple as you like. And Creations being that final man shouldn't be getting anything out of it this time. And so, as Toly back into the rebuy, AWP going to be given to Heartbreak. Been swapping the roles around a little bit as well here. Obviously, Creations was taking that AWP a couple of times. But this time it's going to be Heartbreak tries his hand at it. Luckily, the CTs have been able to build up a little bit of economy, get themselves back into some form of safety. That grenade could really do some damage. Takes the man down to 29. But even so, this time, nice little flashback. Rain's able to find 2. A beautiful shutdown, and the man's to follow as well. 14-9. And they will save their life again, keeping a pretty competitive game so far, despite what the scoreline says. Able to get themselves a few rounds in consecutive fashion. That T side now down to, again, another eco. And you can see TJ, Awesome, Reigns, they've all built up a considerable amount of money. So even if they were to bag themselves a couple of kills, or at least a couple of deaths on the CT side, but kills for the T, it wouldn't particularly matter too much. But here we go. Toly going to be down to that pistol eco this time. Wipeout to deal the first damage. Creations at least to reply with one of his own. The man to shut down TJ. But is Magma to find 2. 14 to 10 and double figures at least secured. And so this time, no AWP for that T side. Going to be playing the 5 rifles instead, although do have an SG, which is arguably as strong as an AWP on a T side, especially considering how quickly you can aggress with it. This time, Wipeout, though, deals some beautiful damage. Taking down 2, but Panda to reply with 2 of his own, and as he spots the 3rd as well, this now gets a little difficult, but still, Wipeout to keep on spraying. He's not even lost any HP at this point. Finally does, but not after he secures himself for 4K. And with Panda down to 5, that'll be Reigns eventually to close him down. Surely has to be, and is 14-11. And they are definitely grinding these rounds back now. Getting to a point where it has to become a little dangerous for Toly. They are not at a 15th round just yet. There's no overtime secured. And with the way that the CTs are starting to build this bank balance, it is really beginning to work in their favor. Ooh, heartbreak. At least able to get out onto the bomb site, land himself a kill or so, but not before Magma and Awesome make light work of that T side. 14-12. And they are getting to the point now where it's looking a little dangerous, especially for the fact that they've not been able to challenge too heavily in their gun rounds themselves. So losing this one, which obviously they're going to, but losing the next, well, that just gives a huge opportunity.
Counter-terrorists win.
And there we go. 14-12 confirmed. And still this time, it's essentially down to Toly. They have to be able to win this. Unless they want that CT side to be coming right back into an advantage position. And realistically, even if they do win this one for Exdee and Toly still have an advantage, honestly, with the way the momentum has been working, I would definitely tip it to go in Exdee's favor. Heartbreak takes out 2, though. That might have just been what they needed. They'll bag themselves a double. Awesome to return back. Make it 2, though. The man to close down, but his feet might be spotted. Definitely has now, and a great shot by Magma. It's Panda to return fire, making it into a 1 versus 1. It's down to Awesome. And genuinely, he has been awesome in this series, but not enough. 15 to 12 and TOLY, they finally break through. And finally make themselves a 15th round. So, with the man already dead, and Reigns to close down 1 more, it's Awesome that finds himself the 3rd. And it seems like even at this point, TOLY can't get themselves across the finishing line. Even with Panda able to frag back once. Not too sure how much it's going to impact, though.
Counter-terrorists win.
Even so, TOLY Reigns to find himself a double. It seems like this time we might even be going to OT in this 3rd and final map. And what a endeavor in the series that it would be to go this far. Obviously, the first couple of maps were very one-sided for different teams. But at this point, it is looking very, very good.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
And so, it comes down to this. And TOLY push themselves across the finishing line. And Panda, he might have just been able to assist, to enable his side in bagging the final round. He's 15 to 14 is never risky, never easy to play. This time, we'll of course see that CT side Man down already. Stream was lagging. Not too sure why. Seems fine on my end. We've not dropped frames. We've not had any lag or anything, but it seems like we might just be going to OT. It's the man to close down one, at least into a 2 versus 3, but not that it matters now. Creation's able to take one with the Glock, but it seems like overtime has already been secured. 20 seconds on the clock and already been spotted, I'm pretty sure, by Wipeout. But Creations makes it into a 1v1, spots the final man, but gets it done. And we go into overtime for the final map of this best of 3. Here we go. Back into overtime. 2 AWPs on each team. Panda to find the first kill onto Reigns, though. That will open up onto him already. We'll see the first kill to go to that T side. Of course, MR3, $10,000, so teams have to be very careful with their economy. But Creations, he'll land the frag onto Magma. You've got to think, why couldn't Toly do this last round? That would have been the game in itself. Would have been done, but unfortunately, it's just a round too late this time. But even so, they do it relatively cleanly. TJ, the last man alive. And here we go. Not particularly too much cash left on the Exdee side. Of course, they'll be able to save that one AWP, but I highly doubt they'll go for a second one. And there we go. First round secured by Toly. They'll be wanting to win at least 2 out of 3 of these overtime rounds. That would ensure them a very, very nice second half changeover. They'd be able to go into a CT side at least with only 2 or 1 round required. But still, as we get into this round, that was a lot of GoTV lag. Oh, boys, we're lagging out. The GoTV has died. No. Okay, we're back. Just had an entire... just absolute death of the GoTV. Luckily, we didn't miss anything, although Reigns definitely missed something. He missed that blatant shot. That sees 2 kills. Already found. It seems like the GoTV is having a little bit of a seizure right now. Maybe it was the GoTV lag and I just missed it somehow. Surely not. Anyway, Reigns as he finds himself a kill, making it back into a 3 versus 3, but that's a 3v1. 2 kills gained so incredibly quickly. Oh, we're all over the place right now, boys. We are up and down all over the place. Let me just tell the StarLadder admin that we're absolutely taking a dump right now. I'm still here, though. I'm not sure how. But it seems like we're gonna miss a little bit. And the worst part about it is we're 90 seconds behind with the GoTV, so HLTV's scorebot isn't going to give us too much light to shed either. Let me have a look. It seems like it was... Actually, it looks like... Okay, no, it wasn't the entire server. I'm going to throw this back to the pre-game just a little bit to until we fix the issue. Not too sure whether it's a server thing or whether it's a GoTV thing. We'll be back in around 5 minutes, or hopefully less once we get the issue sorted.
Name the clouds passing by, wishing we run away. All we need is our passports, baby. Leave the rest in our troubled minds. Let us go down in laughter, baby. Trying to figure out what we're after. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. Book a plane, fly away. We will never be the same. And as long as you are mine, come on and run away. We wanna run away. We don't.
Okay, there we go. We get it sorted. We missed a little bit. It looks like it was 17-16. I'm pretty sure HLTV's scorebot is dead as well. Either way, we are back live. It wasn't the server, luckily. Server issues are always really annoying. But we are live now. 17-16. TOLY keeping themselves at an advantage. But we are live. Wait, are we live? No, I'm pretty sure we're dead. Yeah, pretty sure that we're dead right now. I'm not too sure. We've seen the CTs buy, but they're not moving. I'm pretty sure the GoTV's died again. Which is really unfortunate. It looks like HLTV's scorebot is catching up, but I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I'm going to throw it back to the break. Get a retry on the server, and then we can hopefully sort the issues. I saw in chat that they're going to use the post. Okay, never mind. They're going to use the... Okay, fair enough. We are live. Fair enough. We are live. It wasn't the server. We are paused right now. We are actually paused due to the fact that obviously these guys are fasting right now. So they're going to use the pause to grab some food, considering they can now break their fast. So yeah, they're going to use the pause to grab some nice food, and then we'll get live in a second. Obviously, the second best of 3 probably going to be delayed a little bit. We do have obviously Sinister 5 versus Big 5 to come. You're right, he won the 1v3. Yeah, he did. But if you guys obviously have any sort of questions, or just want to talk generally, that's not... But obviously, while we're in the pause, might just throw it back to the break time a little bit, if it gets to that sort of length. But server's fine, GoTV's fine. We'll be live in a second. But yeah, obviously we've got the second best of 3, which is actually going to be an interesting one. Sinister 5 versus Big 5. Considering the fact that we've not particularly seen too many maps out of them in some of their recent results. Although they did play Finko in the lower bracket, won a solid 2-0. And obviously, with the victory that Big 5 were able to pull out, at least keeping themselves alive at least.